us again this evening.
Hey everybody, this is Gold Leader. We're back and we're gonna do another stream and hopefully nothing crashes.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Alrighty, so let's get going here. All right, so we asked if there were any decks in particular that people would like us to try out on the stream tonight. So, babe, why don't you
Yeah,
go
so
through what we're playing and explain the decks?
yeah, I'm not gonna break them down quite so much I did last time, only because we are going to be putting the deck list in the YouTube videos that we post after the stream. So that information will be there. If you go to Home Base Games on YouTube, you'll be able to find the recording of this video. In the comments, there will be links to the actual deck list that we played on stream. But like the last stream, when we do play a card on the table, we'll throw it on the card zoom in cam so you can clearly see what we're playing with. So without further ado, two decks were requested for tonight. We are playing a Trade Federation deck. It's a very common, I shouldn't say common, it's a well-known deck, very powerful swarm strategy. Just like the Separatists, the units are not very strong on their own, but when you get enough of them, you can overwhelm your opponent. The other deck we're playing is a very heavy pilot themed light side deck. So this is mostly Rebel pilots. It uses just simply the best starfighters and the best quick Rebel ground units that it can use, and the idea is to just put pilots on these boys and win the ground and space combat. You do have a little bit of a possibility of winning character if you get the right cards set up, so it's not a complete loss, but these decks should be interesting because the Trade Federation deck is really never trying to win the character arena, at least this version of the deck. It does have some possibilities to win with certain cards like Rebel Surrender. It can easily make your opponent discard a character if they roll no hits. And you'll see that combo if it comes up. But for the most part, the deck is simply trying to just amass a huge space battle, huge ground battle, and win in those two arenas. So I don't know what deck Andrea wants to play. I'm assuming she probably wants the pilot deck. She's probably a little more familiar with all the units in there.
I'm not sure that I'm familiar with either, so let's get going.
Well, you'll be familiar with most of the units.
All right.
So
Is all this sorted?
yeah,
I'm
everything's
assuming?
sorted,
Okay.
unfortunately, so you have to give us a
Alrighty.
second to shuffle. But while we're doing that, I want to welcome everyone back to the stream.
Yeah.
I want to welcome anyone who's new to the stream. Home Base Games is I guess it's a little gaming club at the moment,
Building.
building into something maybe more. We focused heavily on all things Star Wars because it's what we love, and Star Wars TCG is definitely our favorite game. So if you haven't done so already, please like us on Twitch, twitch.tv/homebase games, or our YouTube channel, Star Wars Home Base Games on YouTube. We have a bunch of videos. You can see some of my Lackey matches that I'm playing in was our online league. We are actually starting a online tournament. I actually just posted the pairings. We have 16 players in the tournament.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna get weekly pairings. We're gonna play a number of Swiss rounds, and then we'll have a playoff bracket for the top players. Probably top 8 would be my guess. And in June, starting on June 1st, we're doing a beginner league. Beginner league is exactly how it sounds. It's a very non-committal, casual way to learn how to play this game. So you'll be able to play with other players who are jumping in, haven't played before, or have very little experience. You'll be playing with a very limited card pool. You're only going to use cards from the very first set, Attack of the Clones.
At least initially.
At least initially, correct. And then every month, we will add the next set in order of the original release of the game. So it'll be Attack of the Clones, and then Sith Rising, and then A New Hope. And every month we just add the next set in order of its original release. So you get a full month to hang out, play a game. Hopefully you play once a week, but you don't have to. If you can't play, you just let us know, and we just don't pair you for that week. Not a big deal. So, with all that said, I think we are pretty good.
Yeah. So we did shift our streaming setup from yesterday over to my, as I call it, real PC, my Alienware gaming PC, which should do way better than my work laptop that is obviously more portable, but we just ended up moving a bunch of stuff in our basement to be able to get all this set up next to my actual computer. So hopefully the quality is a little bit better. I know last night we kind of crashed after about an hour, so hopefully we'll do better tonight and the quality will be a little bit better. If there's anything that you guys notice or anything that doesn't seem to be working or is glitchy, please let us know, because we are new to this. I kind of just researched and tried to figure out what equipment would work best, and yeah, we're kind of learning on the fly. So any insights that you guys can provide us is super helpful.
Yep, and we actually I know we haven't played these two decks against each other, so I'm hoping that we'll have a little better of a matchup than our last one, where I just got slaughtered left and right. It wasn't even really a close game. So, how many people on stream have actually never played a game of Star Wars TCG with real cards? I'm curious. So if you don't own cards, or you're new and you haven't played a game, I'm curious. If you have not played with physical cards, let us know. Because as much as I love playing online, and the biggest advantage to playing online is being able to play with people on the drop of the dime. And in quarantine, we can't actually see other people. We are definitely quarantining here in Illinois, and we will be for quite some time. But nothing to me beats the quality of physical play with real cards. So,
all right, so we are doing our mulligans, at least I'm about to. So we're using our league mulligan rule, which is the typical mulligan rule, where you discard non-unit cards, i.e. cards that are landscape instead of portrait. But instead of discarding them for the match, we actually will shuffle them back into our deck.
So it's important what you So what you do is any card that's not a unit, you just simply put it face up on the table, and you're just setting it aside. You're drawing up to your maximum hand size
Of 7.
of 7. And then that's the cards you play with. These get shuffled back into your deck. Now, this is not the official Star Wars trading card game mulligan rule.
No.
The original mulligan rule has never changed. We are just using this because it's something that we're very interested in testing and seeing that if it's a more friendly mulligan rule that doesn't abuse the game or break anything. And so far, everyone I know that has used it has actually preferred it and has not told me of any way that they found a game in the system. So if you do find a way, let us know. I'd be really interested to hear it.
Yeah, we've found that with deck building in particular, having this revised mulligan rule is a lot more friendly, because if you have a 1 of or a 2 of in your whole deck and you happen to get 1 or 2 in your opening hand, the odds of you then getting that other one, or if you're having to discard it altogether.
Or you discard them both, they're gone for the game.
Yeah, they're just gone. So
yeah, so it'll in a way, the old mulligan rule will encourage people not to mulligan.
Yeah.
Which to me just leads to bad games.
Correct.
If you have a poor setup and your opponent has a good setup, you're really not going to win a lot. So I mulliganed, and it's a good thing I did, because I drew 2 more cards that I didn't want. And so we're going to see how this goes.
Alrighty.
So I'm dark side. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play a battle protocol droid in character for 2 points. Note that this is a unique unit, so if I played the second one, it would be a problem.
There's a unique battle droid?
Yeah, it's the droid with it's C-3PO's body with the droid head from Attack
Oh,
of the
that's why it's
Clones.
unique. That
That's
makes
why it's
sense.
unique.
I was going to say, like, how is a battle droid unique
It's
again?
actually C-3PO's body with the droid head.
Got it. That does make it more unique, I suppose. Alrighty. So you're at 2. So I am going to put 3 build on an X-Wing.
All right, X-Wing Red 3.
And I'm just going to grab... I guess I can just use these just so
Yeah.
I can keep track of my build because we're going to keep talking and I'm going to lose count.
All right.
And draw and replace.
I'm going to play Newt Gunray. Newt Gunray is pretty much the engine to all Trade Federation decks. So, that'll be at 5. I'm going to draw a card.
Okay. I am going to spend another 3 on a Rebel cart for the ground arena. So I'll be at 6. And I will draw and replace.
Okay. I have another Newt Gunray. This is a different version. I'm really trying to get towards the D version, so or C version. I apologize. So I'm just gonna stack this bad boy underneath for 1. Draw a card. So I'm at 4. I'm at 6. You're at 6. I got to keep going. I'm gonna put a droid starfighter DS1VR in space. 2 points. That'll put me at 8.
Okay.
And it's Andrew's turn.
Yep. All right. So
if you haven't played the Trade Federation before, the goal to this deck is it's a combo deck essentially. Well, kind of a combo deck. You're trying to get Newt Gunray C and this card, Trade Federation Hangar, in play at the same time. It'll reduce the cost of all of your Trade Federation droids by 2, making all your 2-point units free.
all right, let's go ahead because you're at 8.
8.
All right. So I'm going to just go ahead and spend 3 on another one of these X-Wings. So I'll be at 9.
Okay.
Draw, replace.
Yep. And I'm going to play another droid starfighter DFS 1VR for 2 points, putting me at 10.
Is that the one that kamikazes?
Yeah, this droid explodes and deals more damage. Kamikaze droid. Okay.
Yep. All right. So you're at
10.
Okay. So I am going to spend 6 on a Falcon. Draw, replace.
Okay. I'm going to spend 1 point on another Newt Gunray. And what I'm doing here is I'm actually just building on this stack only because every card I put in this stack only costs me 1 build point, and I get to draw another card, so it's getting me that much more opportunity to draw the Newt Gunray that I actually want.
Makes sense.
Alright, so I'm at 11.
Yep.
Then I'm going to put 2 points on a battle droid. This is just a battle droid squad. It's basically a 2 build point unit. Has no abilities. Draw. Alright.
So, question.
Yeah.
Because this is not something I'm familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Han K is in this deck, and I'm revealing a little bit by the fact that he's in my hand, but that's fine. So he has an ability where he gives other Rebel characters Lucky 2.
All the Rebel characters and all your Rebel ground units. Lucky
Right.
2.
Do pilots that are piloting a unit
No.
get the Lucky 2?
No. Anytime a unit pilots something, it loses the fact that it's a character.
Okay.
and it only retains its subtype. So, like, if Luke Skywalker, who is a character Jedi Padawan, pilots Luke's X-wing, he's no longer a character. He's just a Jedi Padawan, and he's a pilot. He's not. He is not even a unit.
Got it.
So, no. So they would have to be in those two arenas. The reason the Han Solo's in there is the deck. All the pilots in the deck, for the most part, are rebels. So
Mm-hmm.
if
So
you
if they're not piloting,
if you need to win the character arena, and they're not piloting. Han Solo is a great way, and you can. There's other Han Solo pilots, so you could just throw him on top of the stack, and then be like, oh, I have this huge force now.
yeah. All right. So, yeah, you're at 14, right? Okay. So then
Yeah.
you haven't beaten me yet.
3, 4. Yep. So this here is 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13.
So you still haven't beaten me.
Still haven't beat you yet. 13. All right.
Well, we had a quick message from Spy Derek. I
Okay.
apologize if I'm saying that wrong. He says, hello from Oklahoma. Hopefully, we have some friends in Oklahoma. Hopefully,
Yeah. Hey, welcome.
yeah, welcome.
Welcome. We actually have a bunch of friends that live in Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and Team Covenant. They're in Oklahoma, and they do pretty amazing streams.
Yeah, we're pretty good buds with those guys. We're trying to emulate them. We're probably a few years behind them, but that's okay. But he said he's actually planning to enter the beginner league, so that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Um,
great to hear that.
he says he's new to Lackey, so he's got to figure all that out. No problem whatsoever. We actually have created a tutorial on how to download and install Lackey to
Yep.
play Star Wars, so that will be helpful. And then Ron is actually overdue in creating a tutorial on how to actually use Lackey, so maybe I'll make him do that this weekend.
Yeah. I've actually started to record it, but I wasn't happy with it, and now that we've got new equipment, I'm going to change the way that works. But yes. All right, so I'm at 16.
All right.
So I was at 13, added 3 more.
Okay. So let's.
So I'm going to show this to the stream so they can see why it's so important to mulligan.
Fair enough.
So
I will
this is-
not look at the camera.
This is my hand. All these cards, this was the only card I kept in my hand. This is the only card I kept in my hand. Hold on, let me put it over here.
Yeah.
That's the only card I kept in my hand. That was not a unit. And this is what I've drawn so far. I can try to get rid of the glare. A bunch of cards I can't play. So.
I've got a few of those too, but all right. So let's go ahead.
And I did stack 2
Yeah,
cards too.
you did,
So.
yeah. So let's go ahead and play Princess Leia.
Okay.
So 5, so 6, and 2. Draw, replace.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 20.
Okay. So we're gonna add over here 7. So we're gonna play a patrol mode Vulture Droid in ground. That
Ugh.
card's amazing.
That's sad. All right. Guess I definitely am not going into ground at the moment. So how am I going to win this game?
All right. So I'm
Okay.
at 18, 23 points.
All right. All right. So I'm at 20.
So I can tell them while she's thinking. There's a good chance that I'm actually probably not going to spend all 30 build points. And the reason why is anytime you play a card during the setup phase, all of the text in the abilities of these cards are null and void. Whenever you play a card during setup, it's considered that the card is essentially textless. You ignore all abilities on those cards.
I think Han K has to come out.
Okay. Well, that will make winning character much easier.
I have to win character because I can't win ground right now. So
Okay.
draw a place. So that's that same card that I had out here earlier, Hanke. He's a big chunk. So I have one build point left.
So you're at 29.
I am
All
at
right. So I'm
29.
gonna spend. I'm gonna put 6 points on.
Oops, sorry.
I'm gonna put 6 points on this card. And the reason I'm putting 6 points on it is it has a deploy ability. When I deploy that card, I can search my deck for 3 Trade Federation droids and put them into my hand.
Yep.
And because it's set up, I don't want to play it now, and try because I'll miss the keyword ability. I'll miss the trigger. So I'm just gonna put 6 on it, and I'm gonna stop my build at 29.
Okay.
And that is the only way to deploy a card, to put build on a card during setup, and not deploy it, is if it's the last card you play. You can choose to just leave it essentially.
Fully built, although it's partially built.
Yeah, it's
still,
considered
technically.
partially built until you actually play it. So it's not a completed card. And then next turn, when we get into the actual phases, I can be like, "Huh, there's 6 on it. I'll just complete it, and then I get the effect." But I'm sacrificing 1 build point to do that. So
Yep. All right, so I am going to finish my build by putting just my one remaining build on Wedge Antilles.
nice.
So he is going to be back here in my build zone
So we are going to
with
see
one
some
build
pilots.
on him. Well, I don't know. I kind of need my pilots to stay in the character arena so I don't lose.
Well, I can't kill any of your characters.
Yeah.
So
They'll pilot eventually.
my
and Han
my
can hang
characters
out.
are just going to dirtle.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we are done with setup.
Yep.
So now light side player rolls for build.
Yep. So you're the light side player.
I know, but you have the dice tray.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You're by the dice cam.
So yeah, so we're gonna go to the ready phase. After you complete setup, the game will have 3 phases. You have the ready phase, you have the command phase, and the battle phase. First thing you do in the ready phase is you ready all your cards, meaning you untap them all. The next thing you do is light side player rolls a die. That's how many build points you get. I rolled a 1.
Oh, great.
Did it not work?
No, it did. You just did it
Oh,
really.
okay.
You just moved it away before I had a chance to actually see it on the camera.
All right, so it is on the camera.
It's working.
Okay. All right, so I
So you
rolled
rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Great. Way to fail.
When this roll was made, each of us had 1 build point in every arena. So
Yeah, I needed you to roll a 2.
we're gonna get 2. I needed myself to roll a 2. So
So that's our build.
dark side, we're going to also gain 4 force points, and then we go to the dark side player build step. At the start of the build step, dark side player draws a card. You're only going to get 1 card during your build step for the rest of the game. No more play a card, draw a card. That's only during setup. So the rest of the game, you only get 1 card a turn, unless you have some kind of ability that makes you draw cards. Okay, so I'm going to spend. Man, that 2 build was terrible for me.
It was pretty terrible for me, too.
All right. What do these new gun rays do? Do they help me in any way? Just card a card. And then pull for bull. None of these new gun rays help me in any way. So boring. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to we're gonna put 2 build points on that card.
You have it facing the wrong direction, but
Yep.
there you go.
We're putting 2 build points on that card.
Isn't that a newt?
Yeah,
Oh, you're just
and you're not supposed to be looking.
okay.
But that's
I
okay.
know, but like yeah, sorry.
All right,
Just expecting me to kill him.
no. It cost. So, here's what she's kind of confused about. This I only have 2 build points.
Oh.
Newt costs 5. The one that's on top costs 3. So if I want to add this to the stack, I have to pay the difference if I
Plus
want it to be on the top. And to stack it, it costs an additional 1. So it costs 3 build points to put this Newt gun ray on top of the other Newt gun ray.
Got it.
To is the difference between 3 and 5, 1 to add it to the stack.
Got
So
it.
I'm short, so I'm
Got it.
playing it
Got it.
here.
I understand. All right. So I'm.
And I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
So this is not going to be good.
All right. So I'm gonna draw a card. Start my turn. I'm just putting the 2 build here so I can guarantee play him next turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. That's all I got.
Yep, we are in what you would call a world of trouble. All right. So I built, she built.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to go to the retreat step. So the retreat step is part of the command phase, and the dark side retreats first. I do not want my new gunray killed, so he is retreating.
Okay.
You have to tap to retreat your units. The battle droid, I don't think I want killed. But I guess I actually don't care if he dies. So I might just leave him as a lamb. Yep. Okay. So we are going to let Andrea decide to retreat.
Yep. And I'm definitely retreating this rebel cart.
Sure. And I somehow have to live in space for this not to be a quick game.
Yeah.
So, droid tri-fighter. So we're going to go to the space. We're going to the battle phase. It's the third phase.
Yep.
During the battle phase, we do a speed check. The unit with the highest speed attacks first. That would be the droid tri-fighter. This unit has 70 speed. It has 2 power, 2 health, and critical hit 1. So he's going to attack first.
Yep.
When you have a speed check, that's the opportunity for a we call it a POP, stands for player pass. So as the dark side player, I could say I have nothing, I'm passing. And then if Andrea has something, she can play her battle card.
I do not.
She does not, so we're attacking, and we're attacking one of those X-Wing red 3s. 2 dice. And we got 2 blanks.
Yep.
And then you're up.
Yep. All right. So
So the next highest speed is 60.
Yep.
And those are the X-Wings.
Yep. So we'll try and take out the kamikazes before they go. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but
I just need 1 to survive.
let's see. Roll 2 dice for me.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, 2 hits. It's going to kill 1.
There's 1.
The other one?
All right. 1 hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
This could be a very quick game, sadly.
All right.
Okay. And then
now that those guys are dead, the Falcon gets to go.
Yep.
Falcon is going at his only target.
2.
All right. Yeah, this might be a very quick game.
Yep. Rolling a 1 for build was the worst thing ever. Okay.
Did you want to actually do that? No, because you couldn't
matter.
play it.
I could draw a bunch of cards and can't
Yeah.
play anything. It doesn't help me get anything in the arena.
Yeah.
It literally.
Yeah,
does
you
nothing.
didn't have the engine to put things into play for
I
free
needed
yet.
1 more build point.
Yeah. All right. So speed check. These are the same. So we'll just let Leia go first. 4 dice.
So hold on. We go to ground.
Oh yeah.
These
ground types.
So when you finish an arena, you go to the next arena. When it's a unit's turn to attack, if it can't attack, it just taps. So both of these will tap. Then we go to character, and yeah, Leia gets to go first.
And she's rolling 4 dice, and because of Han Solo, she gets lucky too.
Yeah, that's annoying. So we'll probably play this game again.
Yeah.
So she's
Alright.
got 2 hits,
1 hit.
1 hit so far.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits total.
Okay. The droid is somehow still alive, people.
At this point.
Okay.
Then Han will go.
Yep.
He rolls 5 dice.
5 dice with
accuracy 1 and lucky 2.
Okay.
Dead.
He's dead. All right. And we're going to play again.
Yep.
Because I just got smoked. I swear this Trade Federation deck is not that bad.
It's not.
But
I've played that deck before. But it's like mini combo decks. If you can't get the right setup, you have a very
anytime
battle.
you're trying to anytime you're trying to set up like what we call an it's really not I guess it's a combo, but it's really like an engine.
Yeah.
It's an engine that makes the deck function.
Yeah.
If you cannot get your engine online and your opponent just has faster units and just kills your stuff.
Yeah. It's not a combo deck in that it's assemble a combo, I win. It's
an engine.
Right.
You're building an engine.
Yeah.
It's
a strategy.
You're trying to get the Trade Federation assembly line going so you can just start pumping out units.
Right. Which is exactly what that deck usually does if you get that stuff in play.
The ideal role for there would have been a roll of build for 2 to 3.
Yeah.
3 would have been amazing. Because then I could have played Newt Gunray for sure, and I could have played a couple more units, or at least one more unit in space, and I would have guaranteed not dead.
Yeah.
It was also unfortunate I didn't have any damage prevention battle cards to buy me a turn.
Yeah.
That would have been helpful.
Yeah. You want to pull all the dice out? They're still in there.
Yeah. We'll have to change. I apologize for the dice color. We'll work on changing that.
Yeah, that's more a factor of a very old webcam that we happen to have laying around. But as as some of you may know, trying to buy streaming equipment during quarantine is, shall we say, difficult?
Yeah, there's so many places that are back ordered and don't have the proper equipment.
Yeah. So we got as much of the good stuff, or at least media, B- stuff as we could, and then we had to go and get some subpar things just to be able to get moving. But we have the real stuff on back order, but it might not show up for another month.
I really wish Fantasy Flight Games would have never stopped making these sleeves. They're so awesome.
Yeah, they're the best. They're the only ones that don't fray.
I wish I had Trade Federation sleeves.
Well, yeah.
Separatist sleeves would be so amazing.
Yeah. Alright, try that again.
That's the nerd completist in me.
Yeah.
Those Han Solo sleeves, though, are sweet.
Uh-huh. Oh, I only have one card to mulligan.
Oh, that's a good one. Get rid of that.
Yeah, but I'm shuffling it back in. I'd rather have more units. And because I drew another sideways card, so that's why you do that.
Alright, yeah, I was dangerously close, actually, to not even getting enough points the first game.
Yeah. It can happen.
Alright, let's hope we have a better game.
Yeah.
For the stream. Okay. We are mulligan one card. Draw. A mulligan Rebel Surrender. We're going to shuffle that back in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So just to give you a little history, I've been playing this game since it came out, 2002. I was really heavy into Magic the Gathering. It was kind of like the first, not kind of, it was the first collectible card game, but Star Wars was like my jam. Star Wars anything. So when this game came out, it was definitely a must.
Yeah, I think I've been playing since.
This was your first game.
It was my first game.
This was this was what they call the gateway drug.
Yeah, for sure. I was not a gamer until 7 years of Ron begging me to play this game because he had nobody else to play with. Finally got me to cave, and then I liked it, and he's like, oh, well, if you like this, then you can play this, and if you like that, then you can play this, and then
Pandora's box
Pandora's box was flung wide open, and if I could pan around our basement right now, you guys would all laugh.
All right, so I finally got New Gunray C.
Got the one you wanted?
Well, I got it last game, but at the end, so
Couldn't play it.
yep.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna plop that down for 5.
Yup.
I want it out during setup. I don't care,
Makes sense.
and I drew to replace it. So Andrew is up.
All right, so let's do my little rebel cart guy for 3. Draw, replace. And then
So that Rebel Troop card may not look very good, but man, that's a really good card.
it's good if you can get it online with a bunch of other
even if
stuff.
you just get one in play during setup, it's fantastic because the Rebel speeders that you can play, all your Rebel ground units become cheaper.
Yeah.
So whether you're playing like the little Rebel ground troops or the speeders, just one of those reducing multiple cards by 1 each time. It's pretty good, and Ahan does give him lucky too,
He does.
which is hilarious. That makes them they could actually roll dice.
I mean,
It's rare.
It rolls 1 die, but
Yeah.
it can re-roll that 1 die.
It's rare, but it happens.
And then I'm going to go ahead and play Luke's X-Wing
Oh yeah, Luke's X-Wing.
for 5.
So if you haven't played with that card yet, oh boy, that's probably the strongest. I don't know. It's not the. I don't know if it's the best card in the game, but it's definitely the most efficient card in the game
Yeah,
for 5 bill points.
sure.
It can hold an arena all
100%.
by itself.
Yep.
But
Alright.
our goal is to kill it this game. So let's see how we can do that. All right. So we are going to stack Nuke Gunray for 1. So draw a card. Huh. And that's 6,
8.
8. We're gonna put 3 in space with a droid tri-fighter. So that's 9.
You'll like this, babe. Spy said he also bought Attack of the Clones when it first came out, but at the time he was playing Mage Knight and Magic. But I think you played Mage Knight, didn't you?
I played the crap out of Mage Knight. I still have all my Mage Knight figures. Great game.
That is not one that you've gotten me to play, but
Yeah, well, they were in storage for like 12 years. They
Yeah,
didn't
that's
really get
fair.
unpacked until we moved into this house.
it's fair.
So, all right, so I'm at 9.
You're at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Let's.
So you might ask, if you're watching this match and you don't know, why did I bother stacking Nuke Gunray if I already have the one I want in play? And the reason for that is it's kind of like a metagame reason. There are cards in the game that will deal direct damage to a character. There's cards like Homing Missile that can deal 3 damage. There's cards like Trap Door that can deal 3 damage. A lot of the direct damage cards deal 3. So ideally, I would like this Nuke Gunray to have 4 health. So stacking him a few times is great because it puts him out of the immediate threat of being just killed by a battle card or a mission card. Okay. So, and speaking of which, what do you have? You have 9. You have 12. All right. And 6. I have 9. Well, I'm going to make it 10. We're going to stack another Nuke Gunray. And then we are going to put this guy for 12. Draw a card. And we are going to play this guy for 2 more. Okay,
So you're at 14, I think, right?
14. Sorry, I will use the dice to keep track so you guys can keep track of how many points I have. I'm really bad at that because I'm just so used to mental mathing it.
That's 10.
Yep. 14.
There
we
you
go.
Alrighty. So.
I'll definitely buy some more dice that are even bigger for the stream.
I think.
We used to do a lot of X-Wing streams for the Gold Squadron podcast, and the guy that has taken that over and just really killed it, he actually got some custom made, like really big dice, really big tokens for his stream, so
Well,
people
his
could see
dice
his.
are the same. The tokens are
No, he
massive.
actually has some big dice too. So.
Oh, does he? I've never seen him use the big dice.
Yeah, you haven't seen the stream in a long time.
Yeah. All right, we're just gonna play Luke Pilot.
All right, so this card is so good. So
It
that Luke,
basically doubles
yeah,
Luke's X-wing's
that
ability.
Luke pilot is essentially all the same abilities on the Luke's X-wing card that we showed you earlier. And when you have Luke piloting Luke's X-wing,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
it's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's how you take out a Death Star.
yep, I'm gonna have to swarm that bad boy. All right, so knowing that, we are at 14. You are at 17. Right?
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm okay with just plopping this bad boy down. Well, am I? I don't even know if I need to. No, we're gonna do this. So,
The kamikaze droid.
droid starfighter,
Mm-hmm.
2 points. We're gonna draw. And we are gonna play another battle droid squad for 2 points. So that'll put me at 18.
Yep.
And you're at 17?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you're
You're
up.
done. Yep. So I am going to
Draw.
spend...
Don't forget to draw after you play cards.
Yeah, always
because,
count. You should always have 7.
If you forget to draw, you're just kind of cheating yourself because you're leaving yourself with less options of cards to play.
So I'm going to play Obe's Starfighter.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw.
I'm going to play Patrol Mode Vulture Droid for 7.
Ooh. Okay.
This will mean that she's not playing anymore in ground, most likely.
Nope. That's... Yep, I'm kind of sad I've already put 7 points in ground at this point, and your 7 points is way better than mine.
Okay.
All right. So...
So I can tell you what I'm thinking about while she's thinking. I'm definitely looking like I'm going to win ground. And I told you, with the Trade Federation deck, you really don't have a lot of options if you're going for the full swarm strategy to winning character. Your whole goal is to delay in character with New Gunray's ability. He gives all of your droids intercept for free.
I think we just play Han and wrap up.
Okay.
And hopefully that'll maybe keep some of my things alive a little bit longer.
Well, that will not apply. That will. Yeah, I mean, you're obviously not going to play here, I don't think. Well, we'll see. Maybe you will.
I
All
might not have a choice.
Okay.
So
So, I'm at 24, 25. My last 5 points.
Yep.
Is the MTT.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the MTT, is it?
Yeah.
Haven't played in a lot. Yeah, it is the MTT.
All right, couple of comments here. Tallboy, yeah, basically what Ron is playing, he came in a little bit late. Yeah, he is playing a Trade Federation deck. That's exactly what he's playing.
Yeah, I'm playing. Someone asked that I play the Trade Federation deck on stream.
Okay.
All right. So, I only had 5 points left.
Mm-hmm.
So
So your dice are now gone.
did I even have
Count here.
24, 25?
5, 7, 9, 11, 18, 23, 24, 25. Yeah.
Okay, it's at 5 points left.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Last 5, partially built. I've drawn up to 7.
Alrighty. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to draw a card. 7. All right. Okie dokie. So then,
Are you exactly at 30?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so rolling for build
Yep.
and entering the ready phase. All right, build a 4.
All right. So 5 for both of us.
Mm-hmm. Because we each had 1 unit in the arena when the build roll was made, we got an extra bonus point. And dark side will gain 4 force points and draw a card. Light side will also gain 4 force points. Okay, so this is how this deck works. I'm going to spend 3 build points on this location, Trade Federation Hangar. This will leave me with 2 points left. This makes all of my Trade Federation droid, actually every droid unit, not Trade Federation, any droid unit costs 1 fewer build to play. So we're going to put that in the character arena. And with locations, they will be color coded to the arena. They will also say where they go, character, in the subtext. There are some that are color coded to like a goldish bronze color, and that's because they actually could be played in different arenas.
Yeah, and I know it's a little hard to see the purple character things on our little Zoom cam, and that's
It's
because
fine.
I had to have a magenta green screen, so it kind of pulls out that purple. But we're kind of SOL on green screens because there's either blue, green, or magenta as your base colors, and if you notice,
This game has all the
this game
colors.
has all of the colors. So yeah. Anyway,
So now that I have Trade Federation Hangar in play and I have New Gunray in play, New Gunray reduces the cost of any of my Trade Federation cards by 1. This reduces all my droids by 1. So now all of my droids in this deck
Yep.
are -2.
Yep.
So this card I can play for free because I had 5 on it.
Yep.
It has a deploy effect. When it comes into play,
Yep.
I can search my deck for any up to 3 Trade Federation cards.
Yep.
So what first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get another one of those and replace
Yep.
it. We need to get a card to help keep Newt Gunray alive. So we are definitely going to get a character battle droid and another character battle droid. These will help keep us alive in character while we are building up our little army. Alright, so this battle droid, I'm going to tighten this up a little bit because this is one of the problems with playing Trade Federation
Yeah.
is that you run out of space.
Yeah, and you can see. Yeah.
So that battle droid
pretty
only
good.
costs 2. This battle droid only costs 2, but
I.e. free.
free. This I am going to put in my hand,
Yep.
and I still have 2 build points.
Yep. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what that deck wants to do.
Yep. The
Poop
idea
out
though
free
is
droids.
you would love to have like after setup, you would love to have a grip of these little 2 guys and just drop them all. But unfortunately, I had to play a lot of them during setup to get the cards that I wanted to build the engine.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah,
I
but
can tell you I
the
won't automatically
MTTs will,
lose.
Yeah, the MTTs help refill your hand.
Yeah,
so.
they just cost a lot. I mean, even with the discount, you're paying 4 build points to do that.
For sure.
So,
Yeah, you're paying 4 build to go get 3 cards to put into play for free.
yeah.
Seems fine. I'd take that trade off any day.
Not a problem. So we're putting 2 build points here. Gee, I wonder what that card is.
I wonder. Probably another MTT.
And then I'm done.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna draw my card. Okay. So I have 5 build. Okay. So let's. crit 1, and that's the one that gets +5, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll put it like this so people can see this. I should do it like this so people see the stats on them.
Yeah.
Although it's probably hard to see on the
Yeah,
camera, to be
you won't
honest.
really
It's
be
so
able to see
small.
it that much, yeah. I'm just trying to think whether or not.
I mean,
So what's going through my head for the stream is if Luke can survive that first attack, because then he would be able to go at this and hopefully kill it, unless he has a battle card.
so the droid tri-fighter is going to go most likely.
It's going. It's a
It's
70.
yeah.
It's going.
It's going. It could roll 2 dice.
Right.
It can't kill Luke.
It cannot. That's what I was
It's
trying to
not
see.
possible.
It's only critical hit 1, so
Only
it's
critical
not.
hit 1, so max damage on that.
I
is
mean,
3.
unless you roll to 2 6s,
It doesn't matter.
but it's still
critical,
3, and he can pay
it's
2
still
of it
3.
too.
So yeah. So,
Yep.
so there's no way. And then, yes, the tricky part is this droid will have intercept because of Nuke Gunray. So, when he goes, Luke can try to attack this.
Oh, he gets intercept.
All units get intercept for free. Intercept pays 0 intercept. So
And that's Newt.
that's Nuke Gunray that does that. That's the
Alright.
key. So he goes, attacks Luke. Then Luke goes. I intercept with him
Right,
to keep him
exactly.
alive. Then he goes and
It tries
blows
to
up
kill
either of one
something,
of those.
yeah.
But he's most
Alright.
likely still, even if he does do the blow up, it would take a very good roll to kill Luke.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what
Because
I want to
statistically,
play
you're going to
here.
get like 1.5 damage off of this card,
Yeah.
3 damage off of this card if you're
Yeah.
lucky. So, but he can evade 2, so he'll take 2. And again, it's obviously dice rolls, but when you're playing this game, it's really important to be grounded in the math. I mean, the math is easy. It's 50-50 odds.
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy to figure out the math. But
Yep.
if you shoot for the 50-50 odds and you do that planning like she's thinking about and like I'm discussing, that's where the skill comes in this game.
Yeah.
It's always giving yourself the best statistical odds.
Right, exactly. So, with that said, I think what I will do is
I'll see if I can chat with the stream while Andrea's in the tank.
yeah, I have 2 ways I can go, and I don't know if
Just pick a way, and then the stream can see if it was wrong.
yeah. So
I gotta turn off this.
yeah, you gotta turn off your sound.
All right.
All right, so I guess we're just going to use all 5 to play Leia.
Okay.
Nah, you know what? I think it's probably more important for me to get rid of your location. So instead, I'm gonna spend. I have to spend 3 on that, right? So I will. So in attempting to replace his location, I have to pay the same cost as his, which his is 3. So I'd have to pay 3 to replace his.
Yeah, so let's explain how this works. There can only be one location in a particular arena at a time.
Yeah.
So if I have a character location, which are the purple ones, and she has a character location, in order for her to replace my location, she has to pay an equal amount of build points to the location that's currently in play. So even though her Rebel Hangar only costs 1 build point, in order for her to play that Rebel Hangar, she would actually have to put 3 build points on it because the location in play costs 3 build points. You can't replace a location in play with a location that's cheaper than it without paying the difference. So it's going to cost her 3,
It's
but
gonna
she'll
cost me 3,
destroy one of my
but
engines.
I destroy one of his things. So
And
that
that's a
puts me
really
at
good
2.
location.
Yes, it is. So then I'm going to use my remaining 2 to play another Rebel cart.
Nice.
It's 3 build, but it's decreased by 1 because I already have a Rebel cart in play.
Yep.
So I think replacing your location was better than playing another character.
Okay.
All right.
So that's her. And then she's done building, so we're staying in the command phase still, and I am going to declare. I don't know if I'm actually going to declare any retreats. So things I'm thinking about. Um, I could stay everywhere. I could just like sacrifice these guys, like get a little damage in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a great possibility that if I stay in here, this guy goes, he rolls at Luke. Luke goes, I intercept, he dies, and then this guy can blow up on Luke. But then I have no units in the arena. My units are mostly effective, um, but I also think that I might just want to hang around because I want to make sure I have enough build to replace that card. So I might want the bonus build point. So I think I'm just going to stay.
Okay.
And it's up to you if you would like to retreat.
Um.
You want to stay in ground?
Uh, Not particularly.
It's a lot of dice in ground.
Yeah, and I think I should be able to survive in these two. So I think I'm gonna.
I think you're okay.
I think I'm okay. So I'll retreat ground.
Barring some insane rolls.
Yeah.
And having no battle cards in your hand. So,
Yeah.
all right. So command phase is complete. We're gonna go to the battle phase.
Yep.
I
So
have
start
no,
with space.
I have no effects, so I'm just passing.
Same.
70 speed,
Yep.
droid tri fighter.
Yep.
I have no effects. I'm going to attack. What to attack? So I can attack Luke's X-wing. It just drains force at this point, which is probably not a bad thing, since I'm definitely not going to kill. So Obi-Wan, if you haven't seen Obi-Wan Starfighter, this is a card from Attack of the Clones, one of the first sets. It's one of the cards that's still playable, mostly just because you can stack it with Obi-Wan's B, and it's a Jedi. But what makes this card good is that it has a built-in regeneration effect. If you don't kill it in a turn, at the start of the next battle phase, it'll trigger and remove all damage counters on it. So I would have to roll very well to. There's a good chance I don't kill it, so I'd rather just roll at Luke's X-wing and try to drain at least some force. So I'm doing that. I'm rolling 2 dice, and I've got 1 hit. So she either has to take a damage and risk being vulnerable, or just evade. And it just really depends on her hand and what she needs force for and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I will. Yeah, I'll just evade it. It's fine.
Okay. So then
Not worth the risk.
Luke's X-wing.
Yep. So we will attempt to roll at the kamikaze.
Okay. And I will pay 0 force with this is so there's the POP, right? So she's attacking. I'm using this ability. Pay 0 force to intercept. I'm intercepting with the Tri-Fighter since it's already attacked.
Yep. So roll my 3 dice, please.
Okay. And
1 damage.
1 damage, no critical. So that's good.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
So we're gonna put 1 damage on the droid Tri-Fighter. And then I've got my kamikaze droid here.
Yep.
And now I could use this guy right now and sacrifice him. So the way this droid works, and we call it a kamikaze, it has a ability that when it attacks, you can roll 5 additional dice, and then at the end of the attack, it deals 2 damage to itself, so it explodes essentially. Normally, I definitely would want to do this, but I just want to have a unit in this arena so that I get the bonus build point next turn. So I'm just going to roll 1 die, and I'm just going to roll at Luke's X-wing, and she can either take a damage or prevent force if I hit, which I hit.
Okay.
So 1 damage.
All right. So then I will just take 1.
Okay. And then
And then Obes gets to go.
Mm-hmm.
So Obes will try and go with the kamikaze.
Okay. And I will let that go.
Okay.
Go for it. So roll your 3 dice, and We've got 2 hits. OE1 has critical hit 2, so that's 4 damage.
That's right.
And I can see if I have a battle card that I want to play, which I don't. So we're just going to let that die. Okay, so nothing
Okay.
left in character
Yep. Or space.
space, so we're going to go to ground.
Yep. Trigger
And
Rebel Hanger.
triple him. It's going to heal Luke.
Yep.
That's so good. So the way this card works, Rebel Hanger, when the ground battle starts, is a triggered ability. You can remove 2 damage from one of your ground or space units. One of the best locations of the game.
Yep. It's a gooder.
Alright, so...
Alright, so ground taps.
Yeah, nothing to attack, so they're all going to tap.
Yep. Characters. Alright, so I have 2 50s.
I have
a 50, oddly enough.
140. So
oh, no. He's 50. 20. Oh, no, he's not. I'm sorry.
He's
That's
40.
how math works. I thought there was 3 of them under there.
You're up.
Alright. Well, with that being the case, I mean, ideally, we would love to be able to take out Newt Gunray. The person that has the best odds of doing that is Han, so I guess we will...
They all have intercept for free, too. So.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's fine. So Han will try and go at Newt.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to intercept with the Battle Protocol droid.
Okay.
This one right here.
Yep. That lets you draw a card when he dies.
Yep, when he dies, you actually get to draw 2 cards.
Oh, fair enough.
It's pretty sweet.
All right, yeah. All right, so it's 5 dice
Okay.
with accuracy 1.
Yep.
And lucky 2.
All right, so we don't need to lucky 2 because it's
we
5
rolled
hits.
100. Yeah, rolled
So
5.
he's dead.
Yeah, bye.
His ability triggers. I draw 2 cards. Okay.
And then Luke will also attempt to go at Newt Gunray.
And that one is 4 dice. And
with
I
lucky
have
2.
4 hits.
Odds aren't great, but it's possible.
You know what? I'm going to let that fly.
All right.
Go for it.
So it's 4
We're
dice.
going to be 4 dice with lucky 2.
With lucky 2.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. 2 hits.
Reroll those 2 misses.
And then we're going to re-roll for lucky.
Nope.
All right,
So just
2
2.
hits.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Then Newt Gunray gets to attack.
Yep.
He's going to roll 4 dice because he's stacked twice. And you know what? Let's keep working on that force. So going at Luke. I got 2 hits.
Luke doesn't have those abilities when he's... Oh, yeah, he does.
He has his own pay 2 of 8
Yep,
too.
I'm sorry. I thought he was only when he was a pilot that he had that.
Luke does have lucky though from
Lucky 2. So reroll those 2 hits.
2 hits.
Still 2. All right. Well, we're gonna use up the last of my force.
Okay. And then the battle droid's gonna attack Luke. 2 hits.
Reroll them.
1 hit.
1 hit. All right. Luke's gonna take 1.
Go battle droid. Okay. End of the turn.
Oh.
They're
Nobody has won.
contested. I'm winning. Contested. So, we go to the ready phase.
Yep.
We ready all of our cards. The light side player is going to roll for build, and each player is going to gain 4 force.
Oh.
So, I will have 8. And rolling for build, 4. Because I stayed with this droid fighter, I will get 5. And Andrea will get 4.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a card at the start of the dark side player's turn. And we are going to spend 3 points. So make this down to a 2. And replace Andrea's location.
Fudge muffins.
We are going to spend 2 points for a total of 4 to play another MTT in ground. Search our deck. And we are going to grab an MTT. And I think we are going to grab 2 more droids. We are out of build points from that.
Which is kind of irrelevant because you're just going to drop those 2 kamikaze fighters in.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely relevant because I could have taken different droids, but... Actually, I don't think I'm going to take 2 of those. I'm going to take 1 battle protocol droid.
Okay.
We're going to build up space a little slower. Okay, put my force back. I'll just go into my hand. So we're going to play another battle protocol droid for 0.
Mm-hmm.
Play this guy for 0.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play a battle droid squad for 0.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to stack Nuke Gunray for 0. And we are out of build points. So we are going to pass.
Mm-hmm. Draw.
I'm going to put this over here so people can see.
It's more off camera there. That's why I was leaving it here. They can't see yours at all.
Okay.
That's why I had it down here. It's too high. Yeah. All right. So... we are going to...
So now you see 2 turns of the Trade Federation engine going. And this deck's kind of grindy in some matches where it takes some time for you to grind out your opponents under your heels.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to pay 1 to actually use a different Luke on top.
Oh, nice.
Because we're going to use the one that has shields.
Shields and pay 1 evade 1 instead of pay 2 evade 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we are going to just put the last of the build on that.
Okay. And technically, the units Andrea has retreated.
They're untapped.
They're ready.
Yeah.
And if during her build step, if she wanted, she could push them in, and then she could then retreat them again. It's up to her.
I mean,
But if she knows for sure,
there's no way in HE double hockey sticks that I'm gonna go fight all those dice, lucky to or not. Alrighty.
All right, so we are going to the battle phase. Actually, we're going. I'm sorry. I apologize. We're going to stay in the command phase, and we're going to do retreats. And I think I don't think I need to be in space right now, so I'm going to retreat space.
Okay. I'm not retreating anywhere because then I lose.
Oh, that's fair. All right. So we're going to go to battle.
Yep.
And during the battle phase,
Tap.
no effects. We go to ground. I've
Tap.
got nothing, so they're all being tapped. And character.
Yep.
So I got a 50 speeder.
Yep.
50 speed new Gunray.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he's rolling 5 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious.
At
Luke.
Okay.
He's got 2 hits.
Reroll the 2 hits.
I'll trigger the lucky 2.
Yep.
0.
Nice.
Way to go, Newt.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. So Luke will attempt to swing back at Newt Gunray.
Okay. And I'm going to pay 4 force and play discuss it in a committee.
I am going to pay 4 force to discard a card and disrupt that.
Okay, so I played a card in the pass or play. She is going to play a disrupt that will cancel my card, but I also get to cancel pass or play. So I'm going to play my own disrupt, sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice my battle protocol droid, and when this dies, I actually get to draw 2 cards.
So broken.
And I will disrupt her disrupt, which means that my so I will
Alright.
this card will cancel this card, and leaving my card in
Discuss.
play, so it prevents all the damage in the arena. Actually,
Oh, wrong one.
yeah, backwards.
Yep.
All right.
Well, that's bad. I think I've lost this game at this point. All right, done.
Okay. And we didn't attack with our other two characters because discussing the committee prevents all the damage dealt in an arena.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I was trying to get in there.
all right.
Didn't work. All right, so 4 force.
I will get 4 force. Rolling for build. Ready phase. 5. Okay. And no one had a unit in every arena when we rolled, so it's just 5 each. I'm going to draw for the dark side player's turn. Okay. So, I'm going to push these guys in the arena. I'm going to spend... Yeah, I'm going to spend 4 build for another MTT. I'm going to trigger it. We're going to get a battle protocol droid. We are going to get a droid starfighter, and we are going to get the last MTT.
Katra says he likes our little zoom cam. I'm glad you like it. It is.
It's pretty
It
cool.
was some clever engineering on my part, I have to say.
Yes. I'm very proud. Okay, so we are drawing these. I have 1 build point left. I'm going to place it here. And then we are
And
playing another...
jump cards for free.
Yeah, just 2. And I'm done.
All right. Drawn a card for my turn. All right. So we are going to use 2 build points to play Leia. And then we are going to God, it's so bad. I mean, we might as well. I mean, technically, this only costs me 1 to play another one of these.
Yep.
But I literally have no other units to build, so I'm wasting 2 build points.
Ouch.
Yeah, yeah.
War of attrition over here.
Really bad. Here's my hand, guys.
Okay. So, yeah.
It's really bad.
We are going to go to the command phase, and there's still 0. I still think there's almost 0 purpose for me to. I'm gonna ditch out of here one more turn.
Yep, and then if that's the case, I'm definitely retreating here.
Yep. All right. So, battle. Space, nothing.
Taps.
Ground, nothing.
I will attempt to pay 4 force on a trapdoor
Okay.
to target new gunray.
I'm going to discuss that in a committee.
Okay.
So the card will still affect and tap him, and then I will choose character and prevent all the damage. So we're bogged down in more politics, such as the Clone
bureaucracy
Wars.
is killing me.
Such as the Clone Wars.
All right, well, another turn of no attacking.
Yep.
Okay. Roll for builds.
All right. Oh, actually, I spent 4 force. So.
Yes, you did. So just keep it there.
Okay, so rolling for build. Oh, 1. That's so sad. 1 point. Draw. Okay. I guess we'll put 1 point here. And that's all she wrote.
All right. guess I'll put my 1 here.
Okay.
Probably won't use it, but
Fair enough.
better than wasting it, I
All
suppose.
right. Command phase. I have no retreats.
Neither do I, because I stayed back here.
Okay. So space. 70 speed.
I got a 72, but yeah, you're dark.
Dark side wins ties. So
Dark side does win ties.
droid tri-fighter rolling. We're just gonna roll. We're just gonna roll 2 dice at the Obi-Wan Starfighter. So 1 hit.
He will take 1.
Okay. The second and damaged droid tri-fighter will roll 2 dice at Obi-Wan. 1 hit. And the next highest speed is Luke at 70.
Yep. So he will attempt to go at one of the kamikazes.
Okay. I will intercept with a droid tri-fighter.
Yep. So he rolls 4 dice.
4 dice with accuracy and critical.
Yeah, it's kind of irrelevant though.
4 hits.
Yep.
So the guy is dead.
Yep.
Then droid tri-fighter is just going to roll 1 dice at Obi-Wan Starfighter. I only need to hit for 1, so there's no reason to sacrifice my droids.
Miss.
Second one. 1.
Alright, so then we will...
And I'm totally okay with making her burn a battle card for 1 point here. That's great for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a whatever battle card anyway. I will pay 1 force to prevent 1.
Sure. Okay. Alright, so Obi-Wan gets to attack.
So he will roll at one of the kamikazes.
Okay. Go for it.
3 dice.
3 dice.
2.
4 hits.
Oh yeah, 4.
Critical hit 2.
Yeah. Yep, that's right.
Alright, it's defeated.
Yep.
Okay. And
All right.
then ground.
Ground taps.
And then character.
Yep.
Nuke Gunray. Rolling 4 dice. We're going to roll at Luke. Lucky 2. 1 hit at Luke Skywalker.
I will let him take 1.
Okay. All of you guys have 50 speed, so
They
they're
do.
up.
We'll let Han go first. Try and target Newt.
Okay. The infantry battle droid is going to pay 0 force to intercept.
Yep.
So roll
5 dice.
3.
4.
4. There's no point. I could re-roll that for lucky. 5.
So 100%.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Okay.
Alright, and then Luke will try and go at Newt.
And I will intercept with the battle protocol droid for 0. Rolling 4. We got 1 hit.
Reroll. 3.
3. That's going to kill him. Draw
Okay.
2 cards.
And then Leia will take a pop shot at
Go
Newt.
for it. Leia rolling 4.
4. Lucky 2.
1 hit.
Reroll 2.
3. Okay.
Nice. That's enough. Unless you
is-
have a battle card.
That is enough to kill him, right? 2. Yep. 3 is 5. Yeah, he's going to sadly. Yeah, he's dead.
Ugh.
Poor Newt.
Leia. I didn't think that was going to happen. Otherwise, I
Well,
would have reversed my attack order.
All the
That's
lucky rolls re-rolled it to
For
max
sure.
damage. So,
Yeah.
yep, that's where lucky's good.
Yeah.
I played the odds.
Yep.
Did not work. Okay. So
fine. Yep. Untap.
untap. Ready phase. Roll a die. 1. Okay. Gain 4 force. Draw a card. Man, I needed these cards so long ago. What am I building for 1 point? That. Okay. That doesn't help me. I could be in some serious trouble this game. 1. Done. So I still get 1 discount from the location.
Yep. Alright, so let's just do one at Cloud City.
Sure.
Better than nothing.
Okay.
And we'll move Luke over at this point since he's has nobody to fight in character. He will keep his damage.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
I have no retreats.
Ditto.
Okay.
Start of space.
Yep.
Obi heals.
70 speed unit. Droid Tri-Fighter. I don't think you have anything, but if you want.
Nope.
Alright. Two
I don't
dice at Obes. I got one.
Obs will take one.
Okay. And then Luke.
Yep. So he will try and go at one of the kamikazes.
Go for it. And rolling 3 dice.
Four.
4 dice. It's stacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And he's got more than enough.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Then the other kamikaze is going to go. And
Is he going to kamikaze or is it just going to roll
he's going to roll 1 die.
Alrighty.
So, you might say, why not just kamikaze and kill Obi-Wan? I mean, I could do that. If I don't get 2 hits, I could be in serious trouble. I could lose the game. It is something to consider. You know what? It's more fun to roll 6 dice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's in your hand, but I don't know why you wouldn't try and just take out Obi.
Because if I don't roll 2 hits, then he dies, and then Obi-Wan kills my Tri-Fighter, and I lose the game.
Sure.
That's why.
I guess that's fair.
There's a guarantee win, but you know what?
Fair.
We're playing on stream.
Oh, dropping dice.
And we're dropping dice. We're going to go for it. 6 dice. We
Well,
got
that's
3
3.
hits.
And I have no battle cards. I'm
Alright.
out, so Obs dies.
Okay.
Alright.
That was a gamble.
Yep. Space over.
Yep. Space is over. We go to ground.
Yep.
Ground is over.
Yep.
Character.
Character's over.
Alright. We're doing it again.
Untap. What'd you roll this time?
Another 1. So the
Honestly, that's probably good for me.
it's been that 1 is gonna be
because
the
I've
reason.
had no cards to build.
Right, and I've had a
so,
and I've had a grip full of
Yeah.
cards, and I can't deploy anything because I keep
Yeah.
rolling a 1.
Yeah.
So it's actually the reason I'm losing this game. Now.
Yep, I'm sure.
3 turns of a 1. All right,
I'm
draw.
Sure.
Gain force. And I am pretty much dead. I can't play any more units. Yeah. Put 1 here, I guess. What is this? No. Yeah, I'm gonna need a roll. A roll to stay alive. That won't even help me. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, put 1 here. Trade Federation is losing tonight.
Alright. Draw my card.
Okay. And I have no retreats.
Nope.
Okay. Rolling at Luke's X-Wing.
Mm-hmm.
2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
1 hit. Actually,
Actually, one die.
1 die.
Because he has shields. Yep.
0
0
hits. Okay.
4 dice.
2 hits. And
Is that enough?
that's enough.
Did not think I was going to pull that out. The only reason I did, like you said, is because you rolled 1 so many times. And
Yeah, I mean, if I
had
rolled...
no cards left.
Yeah, if I
had,
rolled anything...
Yeah, you have a grip of cards. I have none.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my new gun ray died before the turn where I just...
Could have dumped.
Yeah, I basically just complete 1 more MTT, and then I jump 5 space units in space, and then I win.
Yep.
But such is life.
Yep.
That is the gamble when playing with gimmicky decks. But
It's true.
when it works, it's such a crushing. It's not even funny.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I figured I was screwed.
Yeah. The
The
lucky
turn,
turn,
yeah,
the lucky turn crushed me. Where
yeah.
I was like every single reroll when I
Uh-huh.
had the chance, both lucky rerolls turned into lucky two.
Yeah.
So they were lucky two, but they both were successes,
Yeah.
and that was enough to kill
Yep.
Newt.
It's true.
All right, everybody. I think that's good for tonight. I'm 0-2 with Trade Federation, but it's a good deck. I want to thank everyone for coming out and watching. Everyone who's participating in the beginner league or the online tournament, thank you. And if you're interested, please find us. We have a Discord for this Star Wars TCG community. We have a YouTube page on Home Base Games,
Mm-hmm.
and there's also the Star Wars TCG.com. It's the deck builder. If you're looking for a deck, you don't know how to play, or you want to look up certain cards, go to Star Wars TCG.com. You can find all your answers there. For Gold Leader and for Andrea, we are signing out.
Good night, everybody.